3/4 or half size actually. I think a half size guitar by Montic in Thailand. And a customer who's traveling wanted an inexpensive guitar, so I suggested him to go to a local dealer here and pick out one that he liked, and this is the one he picked out. And he's got a buzzing up here. So I can only assume the fret is too high over here and has to be filed down a little bit. This came with steel strings on it, and he had bought a set of classical, but like most classicals, it didn't have a ball end. Came kind of like this, you know. So obviously you can't take these out and stick this in here. What I suggest is we cut the ball off right here. And this is for you who's run into the same problem. Then just thread your string through the ball and get the end that is stretchable, and just tie a double knot in it like that. Pull it tight. I'd get a pair of pliers here and just pull it tight. Onto this, what we'll do is loosen up all these strings and then fold them over on each side so we can work on this without taking off the strings again, okay? So let me show you what I did here. I loosened up the strings and I just took a paintbrush, pulled them all to the side, and took the handle of the paintbrush and slid it so it keeps the strings away from the fretboard. Next thing to do is just get yourself a Sharpie. Blue, black, doesn't matter as long as it's dark. So I would just go back and forth like this, and we can see over here it's a bit hot. Over them a few times. Don't use aggressive sandpaper. I think maybe 400. Okay, and I'll turn it over. I got some fine sandpaper on the other side. I would just take a little glue and put it here. Never put it on the bottom, because if you put it on the bottom, this wood here, when you go to remove it again, will splinter up with it, and you don't really want that. So always put it on the side facing the fretboard right there. Okay, so now that we have this all filed off, you can get one of these fret files online and just recrown them quickly, because you know, these aren't going to be very hard. It's going to be pretty soft, being it's an expensive guitar. You treat guitars what they're worth. You know, you tried to give the best service to everything, but you know, obviously somebody brings in a very inexpensive guitar with a little problem. You know, you don't want to turn them away. They're trying to learn guitar, and they could be a lifelong customer. So you try to help them. You don't want to create a very big, large bill for them. That's not worth it. You find a simple and easy solution for them and move on. You recrown them, and then go back over with the lighter sandpaper again, just real quick. And then just get yourself a little 4-0 steel wool, in this case, and just go over it real quick. And just be careful, don't put any solvents on this or anything, because this is probably just painted black. There's probably some light wood. So probably the best thing you can do with this, beeswax or teak oil, almond oil, whatever you have, and just put a little dab on there, like that. And good enough. Strings are back on. Everything's adjusted. It had a little bit of a forward bow put in it. So as we see, all the buzz is gone now. It sounds quite good for a cheap guitar, enough to make you happy sitting on the couch watching TV or to play with a few friends. Okay, that's it. Quick little fix and everyone's happy.